Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself, and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs, and it's for Friday, the 6th of September, 2024. I hope you're doing well. I have a membership now on my YouTube channel. You might be able to see a join button down there. If you click it, you'll be invited along to some members only live shows. I'm doing them sporadically throughout the week, and if you catch me live, you'll get a personal reading in there. But if you can't catch me live, you can watch the replays, because I'm going to be doing like extra readings for just the members, extra channeling, so you can catch that. Let's see what's in the energies for everybody today. We've got the noble one, doing the right thing. The noble one. Okay, so you or someone else is doing the right thing, or perhaps you're being attracted to people that do the right thing now. Perhaps you're realizing the difference between those that don't care about doing the right thing, perhaps lacking in empathy, and those that do have empathy and want to do the right thing, which are really the only safe people for people like you and me to be around, those ones, and not the ones that are lacking empathy, otherwise known as perhaps narcissists or psychopaths or abusive people, whatever you want to call them. We've got passion and a road less traveled. So today could be about pursuing some kind of a passion. It might be quite unusual, like me and my kickboxing. What are you into? What's your unusual passion? Your unusual... What's your thing? The ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild and free. So being your full self. Okay. What else? What have we got going on today? Interesting. Let's get some tarot out. Now, I do offer private readings from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below. Also up there too. There's a couple of specials on at the moment. Full moon readings, new moon readings. You can get them at any time of the month. It's just the different styles of readings. Check out what they're about on my website, behealing.com. And energy healings, they are discounted at the moment as well. Okay. Well, let's get into the cards. We've got the Knight of Cups along with the Nine of Cups. Knight of Cups is all about forward movement when it comes to romance, and the Nine of Cups is about your wishes coming true. And so this could be someone doing the right thing by you, someone romancing you, but it's not about them getting from you what it is that they want. It is about them wanting to give to you and make you happy. Wouldn't that be nice? So less of a selfish romantic approach, because I think we're all used to selfish romantic approaches where someone's coming at us and we like the attention, but fail to recognize when they're actually loving us properly, wanting to make our wishes come true, wanting to make us feel good. The attention can be enough sometimes for us to turn a blind eye to whether they will actually invest or not. Anyway, this feels like a good one. The Chariot pulled in two directions, though. I think right now in the dating scene, we've got so many of this narcissism, or whatever you want to call it, this abuse, kind of people lacking empathy because it's been rewarded by society, right? We've got so much of it out there that you will come across these people a lot if you're dating. And I think now a lot of the good people with empathy, people that do the right thing, are just going around completely terrified, looking out for those red flags and just scared of each other. Even when two good people meet, it's like, oh God, are you one of them? And so Chariot could be pulled in two directions. Like, can I really trust this? Or is this like just, someone pretending in order to, get what they want from me? Because we've all experienced that, right? It's hard to spot them because they play a good game. They pretend pretty good. 10 of Wands, putting the burdens down. So don't take it all on yourself. And 8 of Cups, walking away. Let's get deeper into this. Right. Seems to be a bit of a story here, right? Going on. It could be. Let's see. What do you want to tell us, guys? What's this Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups about? Someone wanting to make your wishes come true, reaching higher, the Lovers. So this feels like someone better than you've had before. Like this is a better experience than I've had before. It's looking good. It's looking good. So it could be someone, for example, asking you where you'd like to go out to eat or what you'd like to do. Putting you first in a way that makes you feel seen, heard, joy, and it's bringing you joy as well. So it's making you really happy. And, I think sometimes we're just so used to loving, and we enjoy loving other people, And perhaps some of us have been mothers and are used to like fix, being the fixer, the helper, and all of that kind of thing, the healer amongst our friends, that we get used to just like taking care of everyone else. And then when we meet someone in a romantic relationship, we fail to see whether they're actually doing the same thing for us or not, because we're too busy loving them, right? And so we've got to watch out for that. So the Chariot means you're moving forward, but pulled in two directions. So there's a part that's doubting, there's a part that's like, not so sure about this. It's probably healthy to be like that, right? To be moving forward. Got the High Priestess and the Moon, so you're gonna have to use your intuition on this. The Moon says something isn't revealed yet. Two very intuitive kind of cards here. That might scare you using your intuition, because we've used our intuition before, right? And we've been wrong about a certain person. I think, yes, we can use our intuition, but we also need to be very clued up on reality and what people are showing us. And as soon as people show us who they are, believe them and recognize that. So the noble one, someone that does the right thing, and someone that doesn't, if someone doesn't do the right thing, then they can have good excuses for that, right? So if someone is explaining, if you call them out on not doing the right thing, so they do something or don't do something that you would have done, and you call them out on it, they might have a good excuse about that. But I think that's where we go wrong, is letting them justify their behavior. I'm saying that because I ended up getting married to someone who showed me red flags, and I saw them as red flags, and I called them out on it too. Of rejecting, it was dismissing grandparents, never seeing them again. I had no idea that they were still alive, because they just didn't see, none of the family saw them anymore. And the reason that I was given was that he wanted to remember them as when they were younger, when they were fun. So it kind of discarded them when they were old and they didn't please him anymore. And I called him out on it, and like, that's heartless. Imagine how they feel not seeing the family anymore. It's really sad. And I should have taken more notice of that, because that was a sign that was the way he's going to treat me too. Someone capable of discarding like that. And so what I'm saying here is, we're not just trusting our intuition, because when we're good people, we can give people the benefit of the doubt, and we can wish that like people wouldn't be like that, or hope that they change and learn from that. Especially if we're calling them out, we might think, oh, I've told them that, now they'll take it on board and they'll change their mind. But no, people don't change personality types. We've got transformation and emotional release. Interesting. So I don't think this is about another person transforming. I think it's about you transforming. An emotional release. I think a lot of us are here to help make changes in the world, but there seems to be a definite path to that is empowering ourselves and having boundaries and all of that stuff. We need to deal with the world as it is and not pretend it's a utopia. In other words, you can't change people, you can't heal people by just pouring the love on them. It just doesn't happen when people don't have it in them to be good people. You can't fabricate that in them. There's no way of, perhaps it could be taught that as a child, but I don't think you can do it as an adult, no. So there's some kind of transformation here, and releasing the emotions and not taking the burden of it on as well. Justice, because you deserve better than that. And the star says, be hopeful. So go for the kind of behavior that you want, rather than putting up with the behavior that you don't want and then trying to talk them around or teach them or fix them or anything like that. So don't take the burdens on. Don't notice when you're taking the burdens on to fix someone or help someone or point something out and help them to change their mind on that. Instead, be in the reality and go, okay, that's a red flag. I've got to presume that they won't change, because people don't change personality types. You've got to ask yourself that, because can you change? Could you change to not be a good person anymore? Could you do that? If you can't do that, how could you expect someone else to change to be a good person when they're not? you know? There's abundance behind that as well. So put the burdens down. Abundance being behind that, it is tricky, isn't it? Because people with these not doing the right thing, lack of empathy, those kind of people, they are rewarded in society. Even algorithms reward them. Everything about our society rewards those people at the moment. It's shocking, it's devastating, it's horrible, but it is what it is. And so abundance goes to those with these personality disorders, you could call it that, but it's just a different personality type. So what do you deserve? Love, right? This could be why you pulled in two directions, because the money is where it's at with those people. Eight of Cups, but there's walking away here. The Wheel of Fortune, fated, and the Hierophant, fated spiritual lessons. Okay, so we don't get a free pass here. We've got to go through these spiritual lessons. As I said, a huge part of it, especially when we're here to help make positive changes in the world, is facing up to reality and being very empowered and having strong boundaries to these that we can't change. So in an effort to change the world, it's about changing ourselves first, of course. And you might think, oh, well, to make something better, I've got to take the worst people here or whatever and fix them. And that's not true. That's not true. Perhaps your place is like me, to heal myself, empower myself, have boundaries, learn boundaries, and all of this kind of stuff, and then pass it on to you, pass it on to people that are also learning these same lessons. And I think that's what it's about. Because when we come to a place of strength within ourselves, then we can change what we can change in the world. Psychic development is behind that. So yeah, there's no way past. It's fated lessons, so you are going to come across these lessons over and over again. There's no dodging them, because this is the important path that you need to take. Okay, so what about love lives for our singles? Already been talking about it, but I mean, romance, yeah, Knight of Cups, it can be about romance, but in all likelihood, these spiritual lessons that you can't get away from, it's going to be coming up in any kind of relationship, in your family relationships, work relationships, friendships, and romantic relationships. Look inside of yourself, examine what's causing you to feel this way. Interesting. So what I was picking up from that is some of you are still trying to fix those people that you've had around you. Perhaps because you didn't manage to fix a relationship, heal a relationship, sort it out. Because two good people, it's still going to be relationship problems within that, but you can talk to each other and sort it out, come to a compromise, apologize, and all of those kind of things. Now, when you're a good person like that, you still try and do those things with someone that doesn't do the right thing, and they're coming from a very different place, not interested in sorting things out. They're not going to do that work with you, and you can't do it all for them, right? But examine what's causing you to feel this way. Look inside of yourself. Why do you think it's your job to do that? Do you feel a failure because you didn't manage to sort something out? I know I had that for a long time, because in my family there was all of these problems. Couldn't be sorted out because I can't sort them out. All I could do was walk away. It wasn't my problem. I wasn't the one with the problem, and I stayed there trying to fix it for a long time. I stayed there like as a parental kind of a role of like talking to them about it. But when someone is not coming from that place, you can talk all you like, and you can use all the skills that you've got for resolution and all of those things, and it will never work. It will never work because you're not the one with the problem, right? Yeah. So what else? Reflect on your priorities. So know what your priorities are and hold those dear, and then try and find someone that's on that along the same lines as you. I found good people. Not all good people around me, but I found good people around me. I've got some really good people around me, and it's just so much better to have relationships with those people, friendships with those people, collaborate with those people. And what I've noticed is these people, we're struggling with abundance, all of us, because we do the right thing and it's not rewarded. Doing the wrong thing is rewarded now. But we all stick together and we all help each other out, and that it's got its place for sure. We've got codependency and security as well. So, okay. So there might be some kind of a pull toward this. Codependency meaning your attraction to the people that aren't really your people, the people that don't do the right thing. You still might be trying to fix it. There's some kind of security in that. Security meaning like, I know this energy, it's normal to me. My family are like this, my ex is like this. This feels normal. I'm used to taking the burdens on and trying to fix them. I'm choosing someone that my heart goes out to because I can see that they've got problems and I can see that it will come from this in the past, and I want to go in there and love them and scoop them up and love them. So a tendency to do that is not good for you. And it won't ever work unless you're choosing someone who is a good person, but in that victimhood mode. But how can you know? They might not be. It's really hard to find, and it's probably better not to be attracted to those ones. Here we go. We've got using too. So people might be using you. It's like the narcissist will go, like if someone wants to give to them, they're like, yeah, come on. Like, they will use you for sure, and then laugh behind your back as well. We've got love here as well. Yes, be careful out there. Be careful what you are interpreting as love. There seems to be in this reading a warning, like you might be mistaking a feeling of you loving someone else, you wanting to love someone else, you wanting to fix someone else, and them giving you some kind of attention back. You might be misconstruing that as love, rather than noticing when someone wants to help you. Nine of Cups, your wishes come true. Very different. Okay, teardrops, great personal sorrow. So some of you might be going through this at the moment and realizing that you're with someone that doesn't want to do the right thing by you. Great worry over nothing, says the Whale. It's time to get out of a situation, says the Pale. Yeah, I think some of you, this reading is kind of telling you, because some of you are in this situation at the moment and you might be realizing, oh, this person really isn't for me. We've got a Dark Woman as well. What she's come out for. Okay, well, think of a yes or no answer question. I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag, and I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer. But it's just a bit of fun. This is a general reading, not a personal one. If you do want a private reading, you're very welcome to book one in. There's all kinds of readings on my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, also up there too. And there's some specials on at the moment as well. How best to deal with these energies today? We've got a lot of cards. It's like, don't take the burdens on. It's not your responsibility to do all of the work in a relationship or anything. Don't take it on. Two of Wands, you get to choose this time. You're at a crossroads. The Empress, what do you deserve? And the Magician, manifest that instead. So get your mind on what would be an awesome relationship. An awesome relationship with someone that wants to help you and give to you and make your dreams come true. Get your mind set on that instead. Okay, well, think of a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is? No, it's the Ruby. That doesn't surprise me. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. I love hearing from you. And consider clicking that join button. If you can't see a join button down there, then just go on a different browser. You'll be able to see it. And as I said, if you join, then you'll get invited along to some members only live shows where I'll be giving you readings. I'm about to do one of those after I finish recording this as well. So have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.